Hello everyone and welcome to my very first Let's Play. I've been playing a lot of this lately. I got it shortly after Christmas this year during the Steam winter sale. So, thought what better game to give a try. Choose level, because if I click play it's gonna load my campaign. Click on an empty slot. Now this one with the custom, that was my first attempt and I chose a new custom game. If you've never played, I would not suggest that because you get like absolutely no direction of what you're supposed to be doing. So we're gonna start a new campaign. And I unlocked this in my other game, but you have to start at the very beginning. Let's start a new game. Congratulations, we did it! We opened an ancient portal to this new world. Unfortunately, we currently only have enough power to send one dwarf. Isn't that just our luck? Look around and start building your outpost. No one knows how dangerous it might be in this place. Open your journal to see the instructions we've prepared for you. Which isn't much of instructions. Just tasks for you to complete so you can get experience, and in some cases you can get tools. Sorry, I didn't switch that. No one wants me to. Sorry for not reading the other ones, but you guys can read that on your own. Okay, here we will record all of the creatures you've met in this new world. Unfortunately, clicking anywhere will advance that, not just clicking the X. Enough instructions, let's get started. Cut down a few trees to get some resources. Click the bottom of the nearest tree. So that one just pops up out the ground. Yeah, I do have the DLC Sisters in Arms, so I'm actually starting with a female dwarf. Great job. Now wait for the resources to be carried to the stockpile. Of course, first task was to cut down trees. Rewards us with 10 XP. As you gain levels, you get more dwarves. We now have enough resources to build some necessary tools. Please open the workshop dialog by pressing the craft button. This is your workshop where you can craft various items and tools with the resources you have. On the left, you can see the resources in your stockpile. Let's craft some tools for your dwarves. First, let's craft a nice strong club. Switch to the Armory tab. Click on the slot with the club. Scroll to see its recipe. Club scroll, not scroll. You need 2 pieces of wood to craft a club. Switch to the first resources tab where you can find the pieces of wood you need. Or, as I've found from actually watching a Let's Play recently, I can just click on the wood and it will take me to it. Drag the pieces of wood from the stockpile slot to the slot on the crafting table. And also what I've learned from that Let's Play is I don't have to drag each individual place, you can actually double click it and it will fill any adjacent squares. And in this case, it just fills that one because that's the recipe. Alright, now you have all of the resources you need. Press the craft button. Excellent, our power is growing. You've reached the next level and can now take in more settlers. At last. Later you can craft other tools and items. For now, let's equip somebody with this new club. Level up, I get another dwarf, a totem, and a club. Which is pretty handy, because then I can equip that person with the club right off. I didn't mean to. Click craft. Drag the club to the weapon slot. Or as I just recently learned from the Let's Play, you can actually double click the items and they'll automatically go into the proper slot. Alright, now we can defend ourselves. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't think I paid any attention to that before. Hovering over him tells you stats for each dwarf. And there's a few ways you can move around. You can use WASD to move your camera. I've actually never do that. You left click and hold and then drag the screen around. And what I've recently learned handy tips from the Let's Play I've been watching is you can right click and drag on blocks that you want to mark for them to mine. Much simpler than having to go click each one individually. Okay, new tasks. We have new technology, basic woodworking. Dig a tunnel. Need to dig down 3. And complete my shelter. Oh, and also basic tool making. There is this nice little thing for notes. I haven't actually read through all of that myself. And of course the bestiary will give you a little rundown on each creature you've come across and whether they're dangerous or not. Looks like it stays filled out from any other playthroughs that you've done. So obviously starting up a new game, I wouldn't have met all of these creatures. These ones here, the Yetis and ice birds and stuff, it's from the next world. Let's see, I can make stone tools. I like to get all these darn numbers off of everything. Equip this guy with a weapon. New task, to collect 10 stone and I'll get another club. Actually, when I collect that sand, it's going to end up giving me another task as well. To collect 10 sand. Get these background blocks because they're just kind of hideous looking. I'm also going to start my tunnel. Get dirt down in my hotbar because I will need lots of it for filling in stuff later. That's kind of hilarious. I dug one hole and I already got dig a tunnel complete. I didn't really dig a tunnel. Here is the tech tree. There's a ton of stuff to go through, and the unfortunate thing is crafting lots of things that you don't really care about just to fill out like basic woodworking. I have to craft any of these to complete this so I can move on to the next one. As we get further on, you'll have more requirements like basic weaponry requires you to complete basic armor and advanced ironworking. But for now, should get to crafting some ladders because that is just a must-have. So the dwarves won't end up falling on their faces. This is something else that I saw in that Let's Play. It's like right there in front of my face the entire time, but never really noticed it. You can crank it up so that you can make more at a time instead of just clicking one at a time. I'll just make 4 so I don't completely use up all of my wood. and if you right click on the screen you can get rid of whatever item you were holding. I already found some green seeds. So how much wood do we have? 5. But we can make a wooden hatch. Actually, I could just click on it here, and because the hotbar has free spaces, it would automatically put it down there too. Where's my music? It's so quiet without it. Nice little pond up here. Oh jeez. Spawned right next to a mountain towards this end of the world. Last time the shop was over on this side of my start. Oh, I did not mean to tell you to go beat the hell out of that snail. Slug, whatever. Yeah, snail. If you kill them, they can drop slime for you, which is useful for items later. Or for slime torches. Not really a whole lot going on in this game when you first start out. Since you're just trying like crazy to collect resources to get started. Found a book, a logger's book. Not a super useful one. Something else that I like kind of completely ignored for most of my first time playing this level. Just collected those books because I did kind of use some of them at first, and then being new to the game and not hugely good at it, my dwarves would get killed, and it's just like, well, I don't want to use these books on a dwarf if it's just gonna end up getting killed. These Beoware signs are kind of cool. I didn't know what they were even for when I first started, even though I could have just clicked down here and read what it said. If you put it down, it will stop your dwarves from going past it. So if there's nasty monsters, which is very useful in the next level, because those damn yetis. It'll keep them from going past the sign so that you don't have to worry about them being stupid and just running off on their own. They especially like to run off to try to pick up resources and get the crap beat out of them. This is something else I didn't know about at first. If you've crafted it once, you don't have to drag and drop the pieces every single time. You can just click this, it'll put the recipe in, and then just start crafting. Alright. Task complete. We've mastered basic woodworking and got 200 experience. Which, very helpful, unlocks basic armor, because we are definitely going to need this. Fortunately, we will have to go kill sheep so we can make rope. And yeah, we just need wood and leaves for making helmets. I need to find some more leaves though so I can get a helmet for everybody. Oh, that's the important thing about that. It filled up with water, so now it's too deep for her to go. Digging, cut down 30 trees. I need to complete basic armor. I have to get further up in the tech tree so that we can craft buckets and I can collect this water on the ground, because you need it for so many different things. And the eerie, creepy music means that night is upon us. Which, just like in Minecraft means that bad things are gonna start happening. Zombies and whatnot and skeletons can come out. They come out of these graves. So later on when I get the portal spell to help make the night a little bit safer, come over here and break those down. You also get stone from it. We got one fish in our pond. Oh, 2 fish. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put this hatch there. That way I can close it up so when it rains it won't keep filling up. I want to build a structure over this. My last game I basically built everything above ground for their housing needs. I had other things underground, like I ended up with my farm and everything underground. I need to get down here and get to finding these resources. See, killed him and he dropped some slime. So helps. What are their... He's a miner and she's a miller. Super useful. Well, it's not horrible, but would have been nice to start with somebody who was a warrior at the beginning. We really need to work on our basic tools so I can get other things unlocked. That'll also make them work a lot more efficiently. And I have exactly enough stone to be able to do it. Well, to make one of them. I thought it was... Oh, that's convenient. I get the second axe from this. Okay, now new task is to complete basic illumination. You can make slime torches or regular torches. Regular torches just needs wood and resin, which you get from trees. The slime torches you need to kill the skeletons and whatnot, because you need slime and bones for those. I've never actually made those torches. Didn't really see a point to it. And from that Let's Play that I watched, it didn't really seem like they gave off much light. They seemed to have kind of a green glow to them. And not a very bright one at that. Oh nice, a warrior. Go ahead and put that helmet on him. Oh. Task complete, make equipment. Oh nice. I'll get a club for him too, and another wooden hatch. You're a miner, definitely want to give you that. And I'll give her that. I need to make some more, let's see. She needs an axe, and she needs a pick. Right, I ran out of stone. And I collected all that. Come on guys, pick this up and put it in the stockpile so it can be of use to me. Oh, got a skeleton coming in on us. Collect coal. Oh yeah, those ghosts are really annoying. They don't attack you, but they come over to your stockpile and just randomly throw stuff out of it, which is kind of annoying. Killed 10 skeletons. But yeah, it's really annoying because if there was like only one. Yeah, see, she has a book on her back, so he took that book and tossed it. Thunderstorm. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 6. That was off a little. It's hard when there's not actually lines around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The different types of blocks right there really helped with that one. I'm gonna replace all of this stone because stone is much more useful than dirt. We need it for so many tools and everything. Replace those roots, because I will need those later on. Replace rear stone. That's another nice thing. Kind of like Terraria, in that there's a background and a foreground block. You guys wanna kick him in the face so he just stops throwing our stuff? Thank you very much. I really should have started a timer with this. I plumb forgot all about it. Start one now, so it'll be a little extra longer first episode. Nice, we got some iron and some coal here. Six blocks apart for your torches seems to be about a good amount to keep things pretty well lit. Because in dark areas, you see these weird little plants will grow, as well as the leaves. Swimmer's book, oh yay, that's so useful. I don't really care about giving anyone the swimming skill. I still need to make those. Now that I actually have a bit of stone again. I don't know why I bothered, well, to do that. Evil forces have found us again. Prepare to beat back a wave of monsters. I'm not exactly sure what triggers that. Maybe completing the basic tool making task. Because now every 45.5-ish minutes you get a wave of monsters spawning. You made crap that right? No. Oh yeah, okay. And one of these. Oh, I got some basic furnishings. And a level. Nice, give me a pick for the next guy. New task is basic furnishing. Oh, now I'll need to make yet another axe for that guy. So I am going to want to work on enclosing this. Did not mean to do that. Oh, find iron. This is up already, yeah. Stick some ladders here so they can get up. Yeah, and just like Minecraft, sand does fall, so watch your head. Kill that so we can have some leaves for armor. And for beds. The base of the bed is made with leaves as well. Take down that tree and I'm just... Actually... Right here. That's blocked. Yeah, you can't build it there because there's a tree in the way. Oh, good grief, right. They can't get up there. I'm so used to having scaffolding. Beware, these dangerous creatures live in tall trees. Your dwarves will attack enemies on their own. Yeah, sometimes when you're chopping down trees, a beetle will fall out of it. I ran out of the dirt. Go pick this shit up, guys. Come on. You're killing me here. I'm gonna put that up in there because they can jump and climb up trees. Damn it. I just took you down. Come on, guys, you wanna get some of this damn dirt back in the stockpile? Because there are... not imps, goblins. That a little goblin camp will randomly spawn into the world, and those little buggers... I don't think they usually don't really attack you outright, but they'll come run over and they'll steal shit from your stockpile. Yeah, you don't know what to do. Go collect all this shit down here, you morons. Come on, look at all that stuff. 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can too get through. I don't know why I keep trying to right click. Bring that out a little more. Oh yeah, guys, you're so bored. Look at all this stuff that you need to pick up and put away. Nobody ever said that they were exactly the smartest dwarves in the world, though. Give me a tree. Oh, can't get through. Oh, here. Oh gosh. That's not going to do me a whole lot of good because I haven't placed the totem, so there is no base. Put you... Damn it. Put you here. Oh, just go inside. Oh, I guess he isn't exactly that tough. Your shelter is not complete until it has back walls and side walls, plus a door or hatch. Yeah, no, I didn't make this tall enough. Should take out that row. Build this in. Make at least a little of this too tall. Hunter's book. See, here's all the skeletons coming in. They built a little thing there. Oh, damn it, that wasn't filled in either. Go. Sorry. Go kill them for me. As they come in, they will beat down your doors or hatches so they can get into your base. Level up. Another wooden hatch and 2 clubs. Run. Why run? Oh, he's an archer. I don't think I have that unlocked yet. Oh, I need to equip somebody with that. My warrior already has a hat. So sure, let's go ahead and just give that to him for now. A tree growing in here. Actually, all of that is just a background block. Pick back up. I'm gonna put it down here for the time being, so I don't have to concern myself with getting this background filled in just yet. And so I can have a place to tell them, so I can click on this so that they're not allowed to leave the shelter. God damn it, yeah, I know. They haven't removed the damn torch yet. Fill that in for a little protection against stuff coming at us. They will, of course, break through that, and dirt isn't exactly the most durable material. kill the hell out of all you guys. Not enough. Oh, yep, see here comes those little shits. Oh, come on. You fuck up that wheat. I'm pretty sure that the whole thing had wheat. They're stealing my coins. And now they're wigging out. They will steal your resources and they bring it back to their camp. So after you kill all of them and their little guy here, tear down their tent and get back any resources they stole from you. Okay, got a lot of them spawning in here. I've read things on the Steam discussion boards that will tell you, because you get like the sheep and chickens are kind of random spawns, and people, because you need to kill the sheep to get their wool to make string, and chickens you can get eggs and feathers from them. And then there's boars that you can get meat and leather from. But once you kill them all, then you have to wait for it to respawn. And people have said on there, I don't know if it's been proven or it's just a theory, if you have a lot of these, kill them off to get the other animals to start respawning. Let's see. Oh yeah, magic light. Wasn't ever something I used all that much. So I was always using my mana and the portal spell, and I could stand to make more torches just to finish filling out basic illumination. So we can get one prerequisite for basic cooking and get on into basic ironworking. Have a little bit of this, a couple of left because you will need those for doors later. And make one pot because for basic cooking, the cooking pot needs a pot. And of course, now a new task to complete that. So it's a very slow going process when you're first getting started in the world. Let's see, do we have, yeah, we have a decent amount of leaves. Like 3 of those, I'm not sure how many I had already. Because I do want to start getting everyone hooked up with armor, because we are going to need it very badly, especially when this first wave comes in. Let's see, is that a helmet for everyone? Yeah. Another cool thing I found from that Let's Play is you can actually break down things like this to get some of the materials that are used to make them, even though you can't actually make these items that they come in with. There are certain items that you cannot break down after you make it, which is a bit unfortunate. Right, I have to kill some sheep so I can get that armor for them. All these nice materials we got from them. I did unlock my portal spell, so let's go ahead and come over here, kill these sheep. Oops. Hold still, chicken. Take out these grapes in here. These boars actually fight back. But, excuse me, this sheep and chicken obviously do not. They're peaceful creatures. The boars are peaceful until you attack them. Why'd you say that now? It's all dead already. Get you guys as well. And these berry bushes. Of course you'd fall down there, makes things more difficult for me. That's a nice big tree, let's get that. And add some more time to our portal. I was gonna say, why are we under attack? Night is approaching and a skeleton decided to come out. Got a couple of walls, some meat and eggs, and a cookbook. Nice. I don't think we actually have a cook yet. We have an archer, a miner, a warrior, another miner, and a miller. I'm not gonna exactly worry about using up those books on people just yet. Because early on you get levels much faster. So you'll unlock more dwarves. And if you use your books right away, then you're likely to end up using it on somebody to get like a cook's sake, because I don't have one, and then the next book that comes in will be a cook. 5, 6. Aha. Yeah, what are you? Zombie. Zombies aren't too much of a problem. They're pretty weak. Oh wow, this thing's almost dead. You've been drowning yourself or something? And you see those lines with the stars going around, that shows you the boundaries of your shelter. Oh, here comes another zombie. It's nice that they will start attacking things on their own. Of course, these ghosts fly around, so people with clubs can't get them. Where you going, Zombles? He doesn't look very amused. I just need to get him an axe. Alright, come on guys, he's close enough. Punch him in the face. Club him to death. Do something. Don't just let him hang out. Don't let him loiter. Okay, where are we at? We might as well make nails. We need tons and tons of them. Well, don't have very much iron. We need to get digging. I'm just gonna make that first layer too deep. I can always change things up later. Damn it, didn't I just kill one of you? Go away. Throwing my shiznaz everywhere. Tell it built Earth. I'm not sure. That can also be handy if you can't quite tell what something is. Click on it, and as long as it's not dirt, or considered to be dirt, you'll get that to come up, and it'll say what it is. Apparently there's roots behind that coal. It's handy. And we found the ore it wanted to. Yeah, the leaves will spawn in dark areas. Our comfort is poor. Of course it is, because we don't have access to stuff to raise that up just yet. But unfortunately also, when the comfort levels are low, you can randomly have rats spawn in your base. They don't actually attack you or anything, but they're ugly, running around. And I think I noticed in my other game I had planted some wheat, and one of them suddenly like withered up and was like dead. So I think they go around killing your crops. Probably go ahead and make most of these too wide. And of course my nose starts opening up. Just a little bit, which is what my nose likes to do. The allergies I have. My allergies act just very strange. A lot of people just kind of look at you like, you don't have allergies, you don't have itchy, watery eyes, and you're not sneezing. So yeah, well, that's just the way my allergies are. I just get like constant stuffy nose issues. I did finally get tested for that. found out I'm basically allergic to nature, which was a shocker for me. My mom and I used to go camping every summer. It wasn't until she had gotten a dog that I suddenly started having these sinus problems, and I'll like randomly break out in like teeny tiny little hives all over my legs. But we've now identified everything I'm allergic to, from finally being sent to an allergy specialist and getting allergy shots, because even knowing what I'm allergic to is like no allergy medicine that I've ever been put on has made really any difference at all. Seems like this time, if I stop taking it, because when they do allergy testing, you can't take antihistamines for 3 to 4 days prior to that because it'll interfere with the test. And especially this last time when I got the testing finished up, I was really getting those little hives on my legs like crazy. I was itching so very bad. Ooh, smithing book. Okay, what is there? Another miller, and I already have one. Yeah, the chick I started with is a miller. I do find it interesting that it actually has a damage stat, excuse me, on it. But it's like it doesn't, see if I take it off, it doesn't change their attack at all. I guess it's just, it does 12 damage to trees. Which, of course makes perfect sense, because, it doesn't say. Oh, that says damage too, so yeah, that's a little weird. See, this is the thing about why I always make my base in this level at least above ground, because you start digging down and it follows the tunnels and stuff you make as you're digging around, which is going to somewhat at least affect your comfort levels. Alright, this is what we were wanting. Get to basic construction so I can get wooden doors and walls. So I can start building my base above ground. Crank that up a bit. And with just like that, I finished off that part. We can get on to advanced ironworking. I need to make a bucket to be able to collect water to make that forge. I have to get a table down pretty soon. They're gonna start complaining about being hungry sooner or later. Okay, well, I guess we've already been going for over a half hour. My late started timer is already at 33 minutes. So we will pause it here. I know we didn't exactly get a whole lot done with this, as it is really pretty slow going when you're first starting out. But next episode we will continue crafting and hopefully start building our shelter up above the ground and then get the totem moved up. So until then, I will see you guys next time.